head coach Jordan Marks to bestow the medals upon his players.
And now we'll be going on to the presentation of the medals and trophies.
Amari Coleman. Elijah Turner. Julius Page. Dre Air Mack. Emir Wilkins. Yashir Stribling. Kymir Davis. Zaire Pettis. Elijah Cunningham. DeAndre Green. Trey McMurray. Dante Wright. Kendrick Gilmore. Derek Hardiman. Assistant coaches, Chris Woroszewski, Nick Rivers, Yoni Eglash, and Henry Blaufield. Athletic trainer, Steve Hall. Statistician, Steve Smith. Their manager, Kiara Shawley. Athletic Director, Gary Shawley. Neighborhood Academy Head of School, Anthony Williams. And a Bulldog Head Coach, Jordan Marks. And now we'd ask that Kendrick Gilmore, Derek Hardiman, if you'll please step forward as you will now be presented with the 2026 PIAA Class A Boy Runner-Up Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulldogs of the Neighborhood.
So the Neighborhood Academy are the runner-up. They got the silver medal. Congratulations to them on a terrific run this season.
And now it is time to meet your 2026 PIAA champions, the Warriors.
Yeah!
Head coach Isaiah Thomas presenting the medals. The first medal, the Beast Boys. Nasir Brown. Jamil Brown. Yasser Johnson. Samad Gary West. Terrence Fortson. Damori Brodas. Dante Prochet. Zymir Lovett. Chris Wright Downing. Karan Jenkins. Nasir Coleman. Christopher Thorne. Ramir Alexander. Their managers. Sean Wilson and Sunday Gray.
Get ready.
Assistant coaches, Amir Akbar, Preston Tillman, Darius Rouser, Chris Woods, Chris Thor, James Jefferson, and Daryl White. And a special medal for Brian Glover. And the head coach of the Warriors from Sankofa Freedom Academy, Isaiah Thomas. And now we ask Jamil Brown, Nasir Brown, Yasir Johnson to please step forward as you will now be presented with the 2026 PIAA Class A Championship Trophy being presented by Michael Hawkins, District 12 Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors of the Sankofa Freedom Academy.
Congratulations to the Warriors, their second state title winning boys single A in 2026 with a 55-52 win over the defending champion Bulldogs from the Neighborhood Academy. And a fantastic game here today. Both teams really gave everything they had in a tightly contested contest.
Both teams got the most out of the parts that they had. I said Neighborhood was going to be the counter punchers. They played the 3-2, they matched up, they switched things around a little bit throughout the game. They got their bench stretched way further than they could. Jordan Marks, I thought, did everything he could do, but too many fouls. And a lot of that had to do with the very fact that you got the Bows who managed to get inside that zone a number of times and then force other people to have to come up and play them. And when that happened, they exposed the baseline, got them to the foul line a lot more than it did for Neighborhood, and I thought that was the key to the game.
And speaking of Nafis Dubose, the 6'3 senior is our PCN player of the game, leading the way with 18 points.
He disappeared for a while. He didn't have a handle the basketball, and somewhere around the middle of the third quarter, he got the ball back in his hands, and I mean, he just took over the game like this. He was amazing. And I thought that getting to the foul line for me, a 10 in a row, one stretch, he created all afternoon long, and he really helped to bring them home here with 18 points in the game. But more importantly, the assist that he had, I thought he was just dynamite and a great leader on the floor for them.
He gets a gold to go along with the silver. 55-52, Sankofa Freedom Academy, your Class A state champs. We'll hear from the winners, and we continue from Giant Center, coming your way in a moment on PCN.
We'll be right back until you hear something from our winners right after this messages.
PCN is